Welcome to Happy Hours.
Swinging doors, the neons aglow. Mark and Rachel stealing the show. Mystery beer with a frothy head. It's happy hour laughs instead of dread. Oh, it's jokes and facts, such a marvelous blend, with a punchline twist that'll never end. Mad libs fly and the beer flows near. Comedy gold with an extra cheer.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, welcome to our studio.
Welcome to Happy Hours.
Am I yelling? I'm sorry. I feel like I need to yell.
Well, if you notice now that we have two
Yeah.
distinct microphone arms here, they're like robots in our face.
That's why I feel like I need to yell, so I'm talking. I like
you don't
it
have to.
when I didn't have it in my face, so I didn't really pay attention, but now it's like I have to yell. Sorry.
The difference is this. The reason I did this is because the last, when we had the microphones down there, it was kind of, basically you weren't getting the sound.
You said
It sounded like
hollow.
It sounded hollow, like an open room,
Did
and I
you guys
really,
notice the sound was odd last time?
I'm sure they did. So I really wanted
Mark
a
didn't like
a full room sound, not a full room, but a studio sound.
Yeah,
like,
studio. Because this is our
'cause
studio. It
it's-
needs to sound more,
because it's a podcast. It doesn't need to sound like it's it's from someone's basement. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
but basements are fun. Don't knock
Even
those.
though it looks like it's from someone's basement.
It does.
But
This is our basement.
Yeah.
With the window, we can see the cars.
and boy, okay, did I say 4/18/2025?
Yes, you are watching
Here we
this
go.
on Friday, but is it really Friday?
Boy, already at Wednesday we've had one hell of a week.
So hell of a week. We decided to do a show about it.
Here's why, everybody.
I'm
Just
off
to say-
today, so we might as well, at
Let's
least
just start
use
with
me
that.
while I'm here.
Let's just start with
right?
that.
Let's just say
The
that.
reason that she's off today
Why, babe?
is because she had to come pick me up.
Why? What happened?
I was going over to my cause see I do a lot of like yard service stuff too for like people my parents and
Yeah.
everything, and
They're the farthest away. They're out in Sun City.
right, and I have a van, and I've used this. How long have we had the van?
We've
for?
always had vans since we've probably pretty much been married, like not the whole time, but since we've had kids or so, we've just gone from van to van to van to van.
Right, but how long have I had that van? That
This
one I've been using, the current one. Yeah.
We bought it while Sparrow was being born. The day right when she was born. 9 years.
But how long have I been using it?
I had
So,
it for like 2, and
then I-
then
and then-
you
oh,
got
then
it
my
as a
other van-
hand-me-down.
my other van broke down. And,
Right.
Right.
So then you had it. So it's been your
Yeah.
work vehicle for about 7 years now, and it's been wonderful.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Although you put money into it every couple of years when you have to do emissions and
right.
whatnot. So
Every 2 years I've had to do emissions.
$3,000 overhaul about 2, 3, 4 years. ago,
Right.
whenever that
I've
was,
done
but
that. Had to
it's
put new
your
tires
car.
on it.
Yeah.
Here's what sucked. Okay, so this year,
Today,
this is going. No, I'm not yet. We'll get there in a second. This is
today.
going into this story. Let me see. About a month ago, no, a couple weeks ago, I was out of work for a week. I don't know if you remember that. I
yeah.
said something about it because I had to have all this work done on the van.
tune-ups for
and
emissions. You know how that goes.
then I needed to put new tires on the van, which cost $680 something.
You did that before the emissions.
Maybe it was, but it was still in April, I believe.
Yeah.
But I did that, and then I had all the emission stuff done.
Oh my God.
Of course, the engine light. So he took it through emission. The engine light came on about 2 or 3 days later.
After he did it. Which
It always does. It always did.
It's always been a thing. And Mark's
I say
never
did
worried
now.
about it.
Rest in peace, Blue Van.
Mark's never.
You want to know why?
Mark's never worried about it because we always take it to the old grumpy guy down the street and he'll fix it for whatever.
The old grumpy guy.
And it works for another 2 years.
that we call
today.
Cathedral Automotive, which is what he owns. But anyway,
And actually, they're really good.
they are
He's just
good.
grumpy
Except that
sometimes.
I think he just ran it through and charged me $300 for running it
Shits and
through.
giggles, yeah.
I don't know, but he got it through. It passed.
And today.
Anyway, so I was heading over to my parents' house. They live in Sun City,
about a
and
half hour away.
I go around the 101 and then get on Bell Road, and then I go up Bell Road
Let's go
towards.
get your beer. This is a long
Yeah,
story.
it's not very long. I mean, it's not that long. I mean, well, it is
It's gonna
kind
be
of, but
long.
not really.
It's
But-
gonna keep
but we
on
went-
going. You watch.
But we went to. I was going over
dad's
to my parents' house, and they live off of 99th Avenue and Bell Road
yeah,
area.
You're like a half mile
So-
from their house.
and it's in the
hell
very
broke loose.
beginning of Sun City.
Yeah.
So I'm driving along. I was on 87th Avenue, on Bell Road, and Bell Road sucks anyway. You know what? There's a couple things that were kind of cool about the situation, but not really cool because the whole thing sucked. But
We'll get to those positivity
you're right.
moments too.
So what was happening here is the light turned green, of course, and traffic's moving. Not very fast because there's a lot of traffic, and I think I was probably going maybe
30-ish.
35, 40, somewhere around there, I would say.
40 is the speed limit. I doubt
right.
you're up to the speed limit.
I don't think
yet
I
'cause
was.
You just left the light.
But
anyways.
some dumb fuck in a truck and a trailer in front of a truck that I was behind. Okay, so there was a truck trailer and then a truck.
old Ford truck.
Big Ford. No, it was a Dodge Ram.
Or Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And he was in front of me and I was behind him. But this idiot decided driving along. Came to a sudden motherfucking stop. Decided to pull into Circle
Gotta
K.
get some coffee.
Oh wait, I gotta go here.
Donuts and stuff.
The truck in front of me also slammed on his brakes, but he turned left because he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to go around. He didn't have enough time to look out of the his mirror, but he got out of the way just a little bit. But I still hit him. I was like. I slammed when I saw that, like right in front of it.
It happened so quickly.
What's going in your mind is like this. Oh, shit. Except I didn't say shit.
Except
I think
I
I
said
might have
fuck.
said fuck, actually.
I don't
was like,
know.
oh, fuck.
But what are you going to do? You go right,
But
he goes left.
It was
y'all
slow
hit,
motion, so it
and
might have been
then-
more like, oh, fuck. Yeah. And so I slammed into his left rear bumper and I hit because I swerved right a little bit. I was
You
pretty
were
much.
going to go into the curb, but you were willing
You know
to
what?
go over
Yes,
the
I
curb
was,
to
but-
avoid a collision, which
Right.
was inevitable.
And the
so
thing is, the curb stopped me.
Okay,
Because I could
never
have boom over it. I would
turn
have been out of there.
directly. If you're pulling a trailer and you think, oh, I can just quickly turn into the Circle K right here.
You got a big
got
fucking trailer behind you.
That isn't as quick, bud. People
So anyway,
are going to hit you.
I slammed into him, and
Yeah.
nary put a dent in his fender.
Nary,
when
just a teeny little.
Not a fender,
ding.
but a bumper.
bumper, yeah.
He told me, he goes, oh, no, well, now the bumper matches on both sides. Because he had a dent on the other side from where someone else hit him.
And he wasn't worried
And
about it.
He wasn't.
He went off to work.
He wanted to go to work.
He left.
When they first pulled up, because look, if I can put a picture in here, if I can remember, about
Oh, yeah, you should. The crumpled
7 minutes
region
in.
of your accordion hood.
Okay.
But thankfully,
Picture.
Mark was okay. Thankfully, he was
Well,
able
right.
to just turn into Circle K and get off the street so traffic could keep going.
Well,
which was a
what was
blessing,
weird at first,
too.
I was just sitting there, and that guy was sitting
Private
in the.
property
We're
he
sitting in
pulled
and
into.
blocking 2 lanes because he was out this way. The guy in the trailer just went away. I mean, he was gone.
I thought he was pulling into Circle K.
He did, buddy. I don't know what happened. He's just
Probably
gone.
didn't realize. He just he probably saw he went, oh shit, I better just leave.
I don't have a license
Yeah,
or registration.
leaving.
I'm out here.
I'm illegal.
So anyway, I don't know
No,
what happened to
maybe
him,
he was,
but the guy in front of me was, he was really nice and gracious about the whole situation, and he actually had the same insurance company we did. But right behind
there were
us,
some
not
cops, right?
that far behind, and all that was about like 5 motorcycle cops.
Right. That was
They
just,
put on their lights and they came over and they go, "Can you?" I could.
okay?
I rolled down my window. I was just sitting there. You're like shook up. I was shaking, and the guy go and they go, "Can you move your car?" I go, "I don't think so." And I climbed out the passenger side and went around. I'm like,
it hit you like a ton of bricks. Like, oh fuck,
I went, "Well, maybe I can."
this is
And
going
I
to
climbed-
change the trajectory
and
of the day,
And I climbed back in,
and it did.
and the thing started up. You see the picture and you go, really? Things started up, and I pulled it in around the corner into the Circle K parking lot.
Right. Is that when you called
And-
me, or did you call AAA first?
I think I called you where I was still sitting in the street because we were sitting there for probably about 4 minutes.
Because you told me on the phone, you're like, AAA's on their way.
Oh yeah, I called AAA and then I think I called you. Okay, yeah, I think so. Is that what I said? Okay, then it was in the parking lot.
You know what? You might have called me first, and you said you need to come get me, and I did. And then in the process
yeah.
of the half-hour drive to come get
I
you,
told
when you
you.
called me back,
Right.
because I
Right.
passed him, I didn't see him. I thought you
She
were gonna
drove
be in
right
the
by
middle
and
of
went
the
over to my
street.
parents' house.
Nope. I
They were
drove
having
right on back.
coffee.
Mark's right there.
Sitting there on the corner,
Just
waiting.
driving. I get to Mark's parents' house, and I'm like, I wasn't quite to the house. I
He's
mean,
not
I turned
there.
around, and
I
you're
go, did you?
calling me at
I go,
that
did you
moment.
drive? Did you
I'm
drive
like,
over
where
a
the
bus?
fuck are you? you?
I go, did you drive over a bunch of wreckage on the
No,
street?
I didn't see no wreckage. I just was driving.
But it was that the wreckage was from
I
my
was at that
car.
light, sitting there.
Yeah.
I didn't see you at all. I'm oblivious
Anyway,
sometimes.
I was there.
But I came back and I found you.
Yeah.
And AAA was already on its way. And AAA, we pay for you
And,
every
well,
time.
I
Thank
had
you
them-
for your service.
But here, yeah, and here's the thing. They asked why I was not having the insurance company tow, and I said I have to get all my shit out of my van first. They go, well, you can do that at the lot. I'm like,
Okay, I have a
no,
question. Why
I
do
do
they
not. I
care
can't.
why you didn't call somebody else? You're calling someone you pay a
Right.
premium to. They
Right,
should not
right.
ask you, why are you calling us, sir?
I don't know,
Are
but
you
what?
not insured? Maybe that was their like key to think.
No, why would they say that? No, I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe they're thinking you don't have insurance and they're
Why
going
don't
to
you-
report you or something. I don't know.
I had insurance.
I
of
don't
course.
fucking know,
But anyway, so the
rude for them to
the
ask
deal
that.
was I had to.
You
know,
pay
once
for
the
their service,
once
get me
once
home.
the police officer got there from Peoria, because the police that came, that's right, because the police that came in, they go, everybody
the
okay?
motorcycle
Everybody
people,
okay? Yeah. I go, we contacted Peoria,
Pretty girl.
Peoria Police Services,
patrol car was gonna be there
and they'll be there in a little bit. So they all left, all
They
five
were
of
gone
them.
before I even got,
Yeah.
even the patrol car.
Was he gone too?
No one was there, just you. You were just standing there waving at me like, here I am, don't pass me.
No,
this
everybody
time."
left. I was there standing by myself.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we were taking pictures
even,
and I was
even the
texting
guy
my
that had
daughter
the
and-
even the guy that had the truck in front of me, he had to go to work. He's like, I got to go work.
Right.
See.
So I pull up and I'm
Wasn't that
like,
big a deal?
oh,
He probably
poor
felt like a
blue
little.
van. I remember that blue van. Oh, I
But in the
remember that,
pictures,
you
it
know.
looks worse than it is. But the thing is,
AAA
he was
showed up like 10
his,
minutes later.
His truck was up higher, and
Yeah.
my van's front end slid underneath the bumper.
crumple like an accordion.
Yep.
Just in the corner.
So he had this.
But
He had
anyway,
Allstate
it's
too. He had
totaled,
the
guys.
same insurance company
Yeah,
we did,
it's
so that was cool. That all worked out. And they asked, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm fine." I mean, maybe my neck's a little sore, but my neck's always sore. I
this-
work out, and it gives
It's
my.
about 6:30 this morning.
so-
Close to 7, quarter to
I can't
7.
tell you if it's always perfect.
I
or
was
not.
getting ready to go to the store because we were having an ice cream party. Or
Oh, yeah,
something.
you
I
were
had to
gonna do
pick up
that.
some shit. And I'm like, I really don't want ice cream, but it's okay. I was gonna go, but Mark was calling me, and I'm like, if that's not my friend Teresa, because she's the only one who calls me at this time of day.
He had
it's
an
Mark.
accident.
And when I looked at the phone, it said Marky Poo. I'm like, he had an accident. Fuck. And I'm like, hello, and you're like, I just got in an accident. It's really bad.
I thought I just got in a bad accident, but it really wasn't as bad as I thought. But
But you know, it's scary. You guys have, if you've been through it, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but things happen.
it
It's what they call accidents.
from what I was sitting behind and behind the steering wheel,
geez, oh,
looking at the and by the way, my airbag didn't deploy
go off
because
which
it was
is-
below the bumper. I think.
Is that the key? Is that what makes it go off if you hit
Well, it was above.
high enough?
It was above the bumper. Is what I'm trying to say. So,
So the bumper deploys it?
yeah, I think so. I think there's a pressure thing on the bumper that makes it go.
Well, your bumper's pretty crappy. It's smushed up into your radiator.
No, the
so
bumper's fine.
It's all.
The bumper's fine. The bumper's in perfect shape.
It's not.
It's
Did
the
you see it?
Rachel. It's the hood and everything above the hood. If you look at it, nothing below the hood got mashed.
So the bumper's
So
fine. I didn't
anyway,
know.
it's an old
Wow.
van, and they basically, I'm sure they're totaling it. Yeah, because guess what? We went out. We went out
Not
after
even
that.
worth. Blue Book
Rachel-
for that year is like what, 3,800
Yeah.
if it's in mint condition. This is in the most poorest condition.
Because I use
Physically.
it for work.
It's a work vehicle.
I trashed the hell out of
Even
it.
the ceiling's ripped off because Mark's like, that shit was hanging in my face. I ripped it off. You know, I have
Yeah,
any
the-
seats in there. It's just plywood
Nope.
and oil
Yep.
and muck.
It's not muck.
It's muck.
It's not muck.
It's muck.
I've worked in.
And,
I've kept that engine running good.
But the engine
and
runs
I've
great.
and
it
I've
runs fine. And you keep
and
it
I've
up
kept
and you maintain
everything
it.
up
The
and
tires
maintained it.
renew. I mean, it's fine.
and
It's
so it's been a very good
vehicle.
vehicle for 7 years. So it's all.
anyways.
By the way,
Insurance better give us a couple grand because it had to go for buying
for
a new
sure.
car. We had to put something down.
For
well,
sure.
actually, we just paid it off. But it's like
but here's the thing:
took out some money in savings, and
with everything, your insurance better do it. But
that's what you pay 'em
Blue
for.
Book, I don't care how it looked on the outside.
Right.
It's my vehicle.
It's
It's
your
my work
work
vehicle.
vehicle.
Had new tires. Had all this work done on it.
And
so
when they call you,
you're
and start
paying,
saying, we're only
motherfuckers.
going to give you $800, you're going to be like,
gonna say, no, you're not.
fucking not. I'm going to give you my foot up my ass right now. Bend
Yeah.
over.
You are going
That's
to
what you're
pay
gonna
me
say.
at least
Let's
the low.
practice that.
No, I'm telling them they're paying me the low Blue Book. It doesn't matter.
It has to be. It's your work vehicle.
yeah.
So
So that's
they
how
have to
that's how it is.
appreciate
It's
Hey,
the-
show them the receipt for the car we bought today and say, this is what it really
Oh, the
costs
Blue
to
Book, yeah.
replace my
Yep.
vehicle. This is what I would like
yeah, but yours
from you.
But yours looks like shit, sir.
I don't care. I don't care. This is what I had to pay to replace it. This is what I'm
Right.
paying you for.
Right. This is what
which
you're
also-
paying me back
which is
because
also
that's a good
why
idea.
We pay AAA
That's right.
We pay for our daughters. We've always had.
Yep.
It's just been a gift we've done every year, and we pay for ourselves. Although I'm the only one that doesn't have it because he's
But I'm
my
usually
AAA.
riding with you when we do
right.
stuff.
And
So
if I have a problem, I call you. And
you'd
then you
call
come to
me, and
work. It works out for
I'd get in
me.
a crash on the way over there. So then it'd be like,
this is like
who gets towed? I
The
don't know.
first time
Anyway,
we actually had to use AAA for like a real reason, except for a battery change about a year ago, which was great.
yeah,
came
and that
right to your
sucks
house.
because I'm like going,
Done it.
oh man, because I know I have this van with a
Brand new battery.
No, it
brand new
doesn't.
switch.
It has a battery in it, but it's like an
like a year
off-brand.
old.
I don't know
It's
the
like a year
new. No, the new one that I
The
just
battery
got.
you just got.
They got
Like it was like a year ago.
Rachel.
The battery. I'm talking about the battery, not the tires.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the van that I just got.
Oh, that one, yeah.
It doesn't have that new battery in it. I can't
Would
even
like
open.
to switch the battery.
But I can't open the hood.
Oh, we could
so-
pry it. Do you have a crowbar?
No,
You don't.
I do,
have
but I
something that
can't. I can't get that open. I can't get that
Really?
battery.
Should we
and I don't
try?
know. I don't even know if the battery might have gotten damaged in the whole collision thing because it's out in that
We
front
won't know
area.
unless
But
we go look.
I could if they're not coming today. Well, we could look
When
later.
the show's over, let's
Yeah, let's go
just
look.
go look and see if we can pry that open.
Because
and
if I
look.
can get that battery out of there, that's my fucking
And
battery.
then
damn
take
it.
off the tires and just leave
Take
it
the
out there.
tires on blocks.
What happened?
Uh,
I don't know. Why is there a stove
Well-
and a microwave in the back of your car?
Okay, wait.
I don't know. It was in
Rachel,
the garage.
listen.
I don't want it
Listen.
anymore.
Okay, they were in the garage. I was trying to get rid of shit. Just take it.
What's
get
this
away
old
with it.
umbrella?
Why is it jam packed full of shit? Because I don't want it.
No.
But here's the thing. Listen, it's funny. It's true though. But I should do that.
Bags
'cause,
of
like, you're-
clothes?
By,
What is this?
by the
I don't
way,
want them.
while you're hauling shit away.
Jake, let's do.
Okay, so here's the thing.
funny.
So
We should
we
do
got
it.
we got this van. So we went shopping immediately. And I know some people go, well, really, what are you thinking? You're running into something old?
No.
Because I'll tell you something about, I'm talking like this. But here's the thing. The reason is because I've used those vans for so many years.
You can lock them.
I know all about them.
Dodges are good vehicles.
Well,
They
the-
last for a long time.
Yes, they are. And they have
they
a
do.
really amazing engine in them. So,
And they're cheap.
and they're cheap. So, fairly cheap. So we went down and
Pretty
bought
girl.
basically the same van.
Yep. It's like 1 year older, but
yeah.
still, whatever.
I don't
It's still
care.
Good. And it's in great condition.
I drove it. It's in way better condition than my van. Even I'm
that
like
you've already
going,
sunk thousands of dollars into.
well, no. She says thousands,
well, in the
but
last few years, yes.
I would say in the last.
You did 3,000, and you
wait.
went back for another 1,000, and then you just did this
Three-
tune-up.
300 on that
it's
one,
getting
and then
close to-
tires.
It's getting close. To,
Tires cost
it's
money.
about $5,000.
So-
in
so-
the last 3 years.
No, not in the last 3 years. I'd say in the last 5 years.
No,
Yeah.
when did you do that whole 3,000? Like Shane did that whole thing on you,
3,000.
and then about a month later, you had a leak on something, a gas.
No,
thing.
that
You
was-
had
that
to go
was-
redo it. Like a
No, that
month
was
later.
that was a year later.
No, there was
The
something
power
you
steering
had to
pump.
take it back. It was.
Oh,
a-
he didn't charge me for that. That was
God.
that was his.
It was
anyway,
just
who cares?
ridiculous. No, I do care because we put a lot of money into it because you were going to keep
But,
working.
but
out of
over
it.
5 years, okay, think about it. If it's like 5,000 or 5 years, 6
It's
years.
worth it.
I've been driving it for 7 years. I've only paid $5,000 to keep it running. That's cheap.
Well,
I mean,
for
really.
$3,800 all in, we walked away with another. Vehicle.
Let me ask you, how much do you pay a month for yours? About $300 a month.
Me, my
Yep.
about almost 400.
Okay, there you go. $400 a month.
That's my payment.
and you're worried about $5,000
I am not
over
worried.
over 7 years.
No, I'm
God.
just saying you've put. No, I'm saying we've put money into it to keep it running. When people will go like, "Why do you want that piece of shit?" Well, because you can't get
Because it was
another
cheaper.
replacement. It's better just to fix it up.
It was cheaper to do
Which
it,
we did, and we have.
and it was
we have
good.
another one to do
It was
that
good while it worked. Oh, by the way, the air conditioning didn't work in it either.
Oh yeah, the other one.
Yeah, it's
That's right, it
the
hasn't
fan
worked
stuff working. So
forever.
I haven't used it for a year or so.
Okay.
This one has air. It's like, oh my god,
Yay, that's awesome.
yay! I got air conditioning again. But anyway, that was it.
So
That was fun. We went out and had lunch, and Rachel stayed home, and we decided to do a happy hours
we
on Wednesday.
And we went out to lunch at the Lookout Tavern, which we've always wanted to
Yep.
go to. So we were there by noon. Honestly, we had all this done by noon.
By noon, it was all.
Accident, the towing, the buying, the doing, the beer drinking started.
oh, yeah,
all
because,
by noon.
The guy didn't. Well,
We're on it.
We drove around to these car lots, and they're all like pretty much shit vehicles anyway, most of them.
know.
But this one, Rachel
it's a
goes.
sketchy part of
and,
town
and the funny
anyways.
thing is, Rachel's like going, I feel positive about this one. I'm like going, I don't know until I drive it, because that's me. I got to drive it. I got to look at the engine.
Let me just say,
What?
we went to a place where we've been to probably 5 times
I've bought
in the last 20 years.
and that in the vans that we
daughters
bought
had
mostly.
cars.
Yep.
The red van was bought there.
Yep.
Things were
Over
exchanged
20 years.
there
Oh,
and
30
stuff,
years.
And the guy is still
Yep,
there.
he's still there.
He's a nice guy.
And he's still selling.
Still
He
there.
said he's about ready to retire.
So we went back
said,
there.
"So am I,
Guess
man."
what? He wasn't there. We were there at like 9 something, and he wasn't there. So Mark called him. He was at an auction somewhere. Mark's
Yep.
like, this van. We just walked onto the lot. This van
Wanna
was
take it
sitting
for a
right in
drive.
the middle. It wasn't like in a corner. It was right there, like on
was like,
display.
Get
in the
me.
middle.
You need to buy me.
And it was like, oh, let me just say, it was like 40. It said like 4,300 on the, on the windshield.
We got it for
So Mark
35.
calls, and the guy's like, I'm at an auction. I can be there in like an hour. And by the way, I'll give it to you for 3,500.
35.
Right? He's just like, fine. So
Plus
he met
tax.
us there, and Mark took over a drive, and he was doubtful, but I found a penny, and I found a
I was
penny when we
doubtful
were
until
waiting
I
for him
drove
to
it,
show
and I-
up, and that was a
listen.
sign from my angels that it is going to be fine and to have faith, and I did.
Okay, fine. But I was doubtful until I drove it. Well, you rode in with me, and I drove the thing, and I went,
It was great.
shit,
No
this thing
qualms.
runs better than my piece of shit.
Right? So if it needs a little tweaking here and there, big fucking deal.
Yep.
For 3,800,
Oh,
do it.
that's right. It's
So
my work
that gets
vehicle.
a clap. So we did all that, and
It's
then
my
we
work
went and
vehicle.
had beer and lunch and stuff, and we came home.
And then that was that. And then so
That's what we did today.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to us vent. It feels good to vent.
we actually went on a trip this weekend too. And you'll see the videos. We went to Payson, we went to Pine, we went
yeah.
to
You don't have
we went
that
to
video
the
up yet.
we went to that brewery in Pine, and which is awesome. It's called That Brewery.
Brewery is
T
we've been there
H A
twice
T.
now.
That Brewery. Yeah.
And it's really fun, and it's really good. We had to eat on the patio, and it was the weather
Beautiful.
was
So
beautiful.
beautiful. And then we went to we stayed at Choice Hotels up there.
Oh, the Comfort Inn.
Comfort Inn,
We
yeah.
like that place.
Yeah, although the pool was fucked up this time and
Yeah,
stuff.
they're
but
dumb. They need to redo the pool. Why do those
Yeah.
places? Okay, go fix your pool area. If you're indoor and you want people to come swim, make it pretty.
they needed to do some work there. There was something. Call out your fucking technicians, get it done. And then there was Buffalo Grill. We wait for dinner. That was good.
Oh yeah, it was across the street and down the way.
All of that. So see, there was a lot going on, and then the pool situation. God, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's the
shit,
third
guys.
thing. Okay, so it was the van at first,
Yeah.
and then the wreck, and then the pool. Okay, so I think that's the third.
We
Yeah.
forgot about that. So we put it up about almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and everything was level, all good,
And it
because
was warm enough.
this is an 18-foot round pool, 4 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know we're sounding like Whiskey Tango. I'm driving a piece of shit van, and we have an 18-foot pool.
Don't judge.
Don't judge, man.
This is what we do. This is
what
who
we
we
do.
are. And we like to party and
Yeah.
have fun. But we need a pool up, and we put it up this year. But we pulled it
Put it up
over.
every year.
It wasn't in the same footprint as it was
No,
last
'cause it was-
year. It was over a little bit
Yeah, well,
into muddy-ish
you know
area.
what?
I
Yeah,
don't
well,
know.
no. The difference is
Still
the
don't know
last
why.
pool we had. So every so many years here, we're in
3
Arizona.
maybe?
You gotta understand, we're in Arizona, and it gets really hot, and so those vinyl pools.
Like from Intex or Coleman or whatever.
This is
you get
Coleman,
from.
yeah. They rot out in the heat.
You can
so
probably get 3. For sure,
we get about
2.
3.
You can get 3 if you push
two,
it.
something like that. I think this one's gonna make about a 2er because they changed
No,
the.
it's plasticky kind of.
That's what I said. They changed the poles to plastic.
Maybe they'll
so.
be better. I don't know.
Not the long poles or the poles that go around,
know. Maybe
but
it'll
the
be better, though. We
there's
don't
there's like
know.
a Y pole that goes in there,
Why?
and it holds the foot pole that goes down, and then the arm poles that go around
The
the pole.
foot is smaller now. It's
And the
not
foot-
as wider as it was.
It's very small.
so it sinks into muck.
So what happened was everything
muddy.
was level, and one of the legs on the back side was just on where
Like a
where
muddy
the
area, I think.
no, it wasn't. It was where the play set was,
Right.
and so there
and
was
it
no
kind of a less grass area.
there was no grass, less grass, but more like no grass. There was no
Yeah,
grass.
That's why I said muddy
And
area.
and there wasn't mud at first, but here's the thing:
Muddy.
if you don't have any roots to support, what happens
Quicksand.
when jumping kids get in the pool and start splashing and thrashing in there? Water kept on going over the lowest point, and that kept on
the
getting
mud.
lower and lower.
And we
I was like going,
you
oh,
didn't realize it at first. And
I
you're-
did. I saw it. I was
No,
like, what
you
the
saw
fuck?
that, but you're like, oh, I just need to, it just bounced out. I need to dig holes around the other poles and lower them. So you
All
got
right, we
out
gotta
the
get over
pool,
this so we can do our
You
stuff.
got over it. You got out and you lowered them. And then we were
I
in the pool
did.
again. and then it was sinking more, and that's when you're like, we have to drain the whole motherfucking thing and start
Oh
over.
yeah. So we drained the pool. I went around and placed pea gravel
gravel.
under every foot.
And,
And-
or some of the what do you
Well, I
call
raised
it?
that back area up that was like the sludge area.
mulch or
Yeah.
something?
But I put pea gravel all the way around under every foot, so it was sitting
Wow.
on something hard and solid.
Reinforce the foundation and then put it back
Sure
up.
did.
And it looks great now.
So far.
And it's-
Until
we
the
have
kids get in and start thrashing in
Right.
it. Okay.
And so we have
here we
to
go.
put the thermal cover back on to warm it up for next
Yeah.
weekend when they
Well, let's
come
go
back.
to this. We got
So-
let's do a mystery
Anyways,
beer,
gosh,
shall
we've
we?
been busy, guys. Now it's time to drink. Let's have some mystery beer.
Yeah, we went out to
What do you
lunch
got?
today at the tavern, and that was great.
I had Big Blue Van. I haven't had that in a long time. I love
I had an 805.
Big Blue Van down by the river.
I had an 805, and I love 805s. They're like really good beers.
That's
so.
made by College Street out in.
Not 805s. 805s from.
No, Big Blue Van, College Street.
Well, I know, but you're making it sound like I said
No, I'm
805.
talking about mine. You're talking about yours.
That's made by College Street,
College
Mark.
Street. I said I love my Big Blue Van, and it's from College Street, and it's out in that
Well, I was just talking.
place
I
with
said
the
it.
water.
I was like, 805.
Have
Okay.
a soup pie? No, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called.
You're Lake Havasu.
Lake Havasu.
Okay. Okay.
H's.
Here we go.
I liked it.
This is our mystery beer. As she's still staring at the camera blankly. I liked it.
No, I was looking at which beer is mine, like this one or this one.
Well, don't drink that one. That's
One's
a
hazy and one's my now.
one's a
my
Bush Light
Light.
that's sitting right here on the counter.
Oh God, help me!
Okay.
God save the Queen. Okay, let me smell this.
Okay.
Ooh, this smells fruity.
I smell. I mean. I think this is okay, because it's pretty. It isn't that cloudy. I think.
It's a mystery.
Wait a minute. Let's think for. I think it's an ale. I know it's an ale. It's an ale. It's got to be. And I get the malt,
Yeah, ale, or maybe it just says beer.
and I get a little bit of the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Why are there still gnats in here? Oh, it's because of those cans over there. Sorry.
This is light and refreshing. Has no ABVs. Like it doesn't burn me, and I don't get any hops.
Holy cow! What is that?
You said it's an ale.
There's like nothing to it.
It's just light and refreshing. Holy shitballs.
Wait a minute, is this an NA?
It better not be an NA. We do
Are you
not buy
gonna,
those.
Are you gonna stop the show right now if it is? It wouldn't have been me that picked it out. Just
I would have
remember
picked
that.
it out because it was pretty.
All right.
And I will admit that wholeheartedly.
Mm.
But no, it's just nice.
It's missing something. So maybe it is an NA.
Maybe it's
Here we go.
missing hops. Let's see. I
Probably
gotta
missing
know.
alcohol. Let's see. Oh no, it's a salt.
gonna say
it's
it was a
it's
lager.
not, and that's very
I
light
was
for
gonna
a.
say it was a lager. You said ale, but then
It's a lager, yeah.
it?
Stone. Wait,
oh,
wait a minute.
it's got a skeleton head on it.
Buenavisa Sultan Lime Lager. Buenavisa. 4.7% lager
Oh,
with
there
salt
is
and
alcohol.
lime added, and I do not
Salt and
taste
lime.
the Stone Gargoyle, our loyal guardian and your symbol of quality. Stone Brewing Company.
Wow,
Where is
Stone.
Stone Brewing? We've had Stone Brewing Company. Where is
Stone,
it?
is that
Oh, California, Escondido.
Escondido?
Escondido, yeah.
I was gonna
Okay.
say it's one of those over
Yeah.
there. This is good. God, if this was one of our
Look,
perspectives,
can you
this
see
would
the
be a 10 on my appraisal value.
I can't get out there to tell you, but it's like it looks pretty neat.
This is awesome.
It's weird. It's missing
drinking.
something though. Let me try it again. Now
It's
that I
missing
know
the
that it's lime and
burn.
let's see.
Is it missing the burn, the
Mm-hmm.
hop? It's missing all that you normally get a little bit.
It's very flat.
Excuse me, pretty girl.
I do get the lime now. Maybe it's the salt that makes it that way. The flat. It's kind of good. I like it.
This is a 10. I can do a whole pitcher of this easily. So drinkable.
Oh no, yeah, this is actually something you could probably drink in the summertime.
Who cares?
Easy.
I mean, I know who makes it, but
Stone Brewing Company.
right, but I've never been in a bar where it's like, what do you have on draft? We got some of this Stone, whatever this is, Buenavisa Lager or something like.
Because
I've
it's
never
from
heard this on draft.
because it's from a brewing company and
Right, that's what they have on drafts, though, babe.
hey
Oh,
babe,
babe.
it's on draft.
4.7.
That's what I
So
said.
It's easy and nice. I like it.
It's not bad. It's a pretty good and refreshing beer actually. I mean, you could be.
So I
you
said I
could be
could
drinking
take a
that.
picture.
What do I have
picture?
for
Oh my God, that was yummy.
some stupid facts? Let me see.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Well, here's one. I mean, what do you call the name for a single spaghetti noodle?
A nude. Oh, that was
Excuse
pretty
me.
new. Bring it up again. We'll vote on it.
This is jum. I just call it a noodle, right? I mean,
I
I think
said
it's
a
a noodle.
nude. I said a nude.
But what you do call it is a
Hey,
spaghetto.
spaghetti. Hey, remember last week
Spaghetto.
we were talking about something about the moon, something about space
Oh,
junk.
yeah.
Remember, I'm like, Elon, let's just throw some garbage. I was thinking about batteries, like the
Yeah.
recycled thing. I'm like, what are we gonna do with them? Throw them out into the universe like everybody else. I was just joking, but then Mark found a fact, and I was like, what? There's poop on the moon.
96
Lots
bags of it, in
of
fact.
bags of
Yeah.
poop on the moon, which is probably from that space center up there.
Well,
They
no,
don't know what to do with it.
no. Wrong.
Okay, that's
Here
what I
you
was
go.
thinking. Where do we put our poop?
The Apollo
know.
astronauts
Yeah.
left behind 96 bags of human waste
it's
on the
from the
moon.
Apollo.
These bags contained feces, urine, and vomit. They were jettisoned.
Can't believe that.
They were jettisoned to reduce weight to for the return journey to Earth. So when they were going,
hold it.
when they went to the moon,
Pretty girl.
when they went to the moon to do their
Apollo, yeah.
moon shit, and then they
No pun intended.
and then they came back. So they actually had in their spacecraft at that time. How many days did it take to go to the moon?
I don't
12?
know,
Was
a
it 12?
lot. But 96 bags of poop and feces and vomit.
So NASA is offering
Human
a $3 million prize for technology that can recycle this
clean it up.
waste and prevent further lunar missions from adding to the problem.
Where do they put this on the moon? Like, people have been up there. Do they encounter this? Do they just stumble across this waste field of bags?
Oh,
I don't know. But I find that
let me ask this
fascinating.
question and find out.
It's fascinating.
How many days did it take the astronauts to get to the moon?
A week. 4.
It took the astronauts approximately 3 days to reach the
thought
moon on Apollo. I thought so too. On Apollo 11,
Okay.
the mission specifically, the moon took 74 hours and 49 minutes to reach and land on the moon. The entire Apollo mission, including the return to Earth, lasted 8 days, 3
That
hours.
was it? I thought they were up there like a couple
I
of weeks.
did too. I thought they were up there
my-
for frickin'
Because
ever,
I
man.
wasn't alive back then to watch the footage.
Huh? Yeah, I
didn't
was.
know.
Well, yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Oh wait, well, didn't they replay? When did they do it?
You were just a baby.
I was just a baby. But
Said
then,
it a lot.
but then,
was
when did they?
born till the
when did they do that
70s,
again? I
till
swear
70s.
that they
I don't
did
know.
that.
They probably did it a few times. I just don't remember. But I didn't know there was poop up there.
I swear I saw. I remember
poop on
watching
the
TV as a kid and seeing, astronauts doing something.
Pooping
But
on the moon.
Pooping on the moon.
Probably is what
Taking
they
a big
were
old
doing.
dump on the
I'm just like,
moon.
do they really have 96 bags? And they counted.
96
they know.
bags of shit on the moon. 96 bags of shit.
You take one
Take
down,
one out,
pass
kick it
around,
out to
and you
space.
still keep it
There's
on the
only
moon and fly back
95.
to Earth, I
No,
said.
you take one
They
shit
don't bring
out,
it back.
kick it out into space. There's only 95
Bags
chunks of shit
poop
on the moon.
So that's
Okay.
what they do. They kick it into space.
yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Let's do our
let's do this.
Mad Libs.
Is it my turn to do a Mad Lib?
I still think that'd be
You guys, are you having a good week? I hope so.
Well, I mean, truly, that would be the way to do it, right? Is just instead of like bringing it back, just take it off the moon's surface.
Take it to the limit.
And then as you're coming back towards Earth, there's a big distance between. Just kind of jettison it out into space. I mean, who cares?
Well,
there's
that's
piles of shit.
irresponsible, babe. I don't want space junk landing on my house and making the news and going, what was it?
Listen,
it looks like a bunch of shit
let's
falling off
just say this.
your roof. It could be.
No, because by the time it
poop
would
on my
never hit
house, I
the
said.
Earth, it would burn up in our atmosphere before it did.
That's a good idea.
and
on
then-
purpose.
Yeah, I mean,
Burn
just
up that shit.
why are they worried about the space junk that way? There's more space junk around our planet.
Poop would burn up faster than like a piece of the space, like
Right.
fiberglass.
That's what I'm saying. What are they worried about?
We're never gonna see it again. Okay, everybody.
Yeah, but we're polluting
we just came
space.
we just had a really good idea. All poop
Are you
waste
really
needs
polluting
to go
space?
out into space because it's just going to burn up
Just-
when it comes back.
Just fucking.
Okay, babe, I need an adjective.
That's what they should have done. Is just why didn't they do that? Why didn't they inject it out into frickin' space? Oh yeah, you need that.
Right, because we're not going to see it again ever.
No, if they're ejecting bodies and crap out into space, it's like.
I don't know about bodies. Well, they'll burn up.
What about
upon
a chunk of
re-entry.
shit? I mean,
Yeah.
that's not gonna.
You're never
that's
going
not
to see
hurt
it again.
anything.
That's
A little
all,
bit of
like,
vomit.
protein. and
Okay. What? Oh, you need an
material stuff.
adjective. Okay.
Yeah. It's not like
I'm just
a piece of
saying,
space
man.
Glass.
Why are they
It's gonna
so?
land and wash up on the shore?
They're gonna pay someone $3 million to go and clean
we just
that
solved
up.
Your problem.
Pay me.
Chunk it to the world, into the
The
universe.
easy way to do it is to
do it.
just eject it
out.
into space.
Chunk it out.
Okay, spoiled.
Spoiled. Okay, I need
Just
a noun.
saying.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound like it's an easy way to do it? A noun?
Right, because it will. You're right. If it does ever make its way back into our atmosphere, it will burn up upon re-entry.
It's not like they're going, it's rain and shit. Hallelujah, it's rain and shit.
Right, that will never happen.
That'll never happen.
That'll
Bleach.
never be a thing.
We got bleach though.
Bleach,
So
another noun.
we do have bleach. So we can always bleach our homes when chunks of shit come raining down from the astronauts. Fly.
Which will never happen.
There's a fly. And then of course
Like a
there's
house
always
fly, like a fly.
Right, yeah. And,
Fly,
and then of
okay.
course there's always flies flying around when there's
Adjective.
shit. So but there's no flies on the moon.
Maybe the flies can go find the shit and they can get off my fucking planet too. I
Maybe
hate
they
flies.
can put little fly
are stupid. I
fly
hate them.
suits on and go to the moon and eat that fly poop.
Yeah, fly poop.
Okay, there we go.
Adjective.
Absurd. This whole conversation is absurd.
Or, yeah, but it makes sense.
It does. I make
verb.
sense.
A verb.
Oh, a verb.
Like
it
an
didn't
action
even-
thing. Like
Okay.
a verb, you know.
But that's the whole thing. I mean, I really think that what they're saying is just ridiculous.
The fact
I
that
mean,
they have shit up on the moon is ridiculous.
smell. See, it's almost the same thing. Flies, poop, smell.
A noun.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know,
No.
they can't figure it out. They have to pay someone $3 million to just.
Hi.
It's like-
have
it'd be
you
like
met
this.
me?
All
I
right.
just solved your problem.
I got it for
Shoot
ya.
the shit out into the universe.
I'll take it. I'll take care of it. $3 million.
Problem solved.
Go up there. It's like, okay, here we go. On the way back, just
Shoot it
jettison it
out.
out to space.
Do it all at once. It's only
All right,
96
thanks for
bags.
thanks for the $3 million. That was easy.
It's only
Flea.
96.
A flea.
Oh, a flea, like another bug, like a
Like a
fly
flea.
and a flea.
You're right.
Okay, a verb ending in ing.
Verb in ing.
Fleas are like teeny little thingies. A fly is big compared to
I say we eject them all out in space. I mean,
Ejecting. That's a good
ejaculated them
verb.
out of space. Float.
Floating.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Is there a
Floating.
ghost here?
Probably.
Okay.
Although I haven't heard it lately. A noun.
A noun. Okay. Someone's giving me the answers, and this is really spooky, man.
Woo.
But I'm pulling from the bag, so they're all okay. Is
Yeah,
this?
give me
is
a
this
couple
good?
of nouns. Yeah.
Couple nouns. Okay,
Yeah.
so here we go.
I know you don't have a whole lot of nouns. but
skirt.
You've got to have enough.
A skirt. I do. I have
Kind of
enough.
skirt.
A floating skirt.
Well, never said.
Because we're in space.
Okay.
You know?
Another noun.
You didn't want to put that, did you?
No, because you already have floating.
Blood.
Blood. Okay. Another
There
noun.
was some blood in that poop that came from the moon.
Ew. That would also be absorbed, probably.
It would be.
Burned
Yeah.
up in reentry.
No, it's not gonna ever come back here. Just kid. Oh, this is. This is Rachel's.
Uh oh, a noun.
Jar of swamp water. Yeah.
Jar of swamp.
That would be
water.
Rachel.
Well, I'm trying to be different.
Trying to
A verb ending in ing. A verbing.
Verb ending in ing. Wow, we talked a long time at the beginning of this about crap.
Yeah, but
It was an interesting story, I think.
people might care and some people turned out.
Throw up. Hey, we talked about that, about the stuff that came off the moon. So there you go.
Throwing up. Okay. Adjective.
Are we not done yet with this?
Oh, no, it's getting close.
All right.
I need 3 adjectives.
We're getting close, and I got some stupid jokes, and we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't
Whimsical.
worry, we'll be back.
Whimsical.
Whimsy. Mummy.
This whole thing is whimsical.
We are, aren't we so?
Oh, you need another one?
Yes. We are whimsical.
Wrong-headedly.
Wrong-headedly. Oh, that's an adverb.
No, it says adjective.
Oh, wrong-headed. Then I'll just put. Well, I don't know. I'll see how it fits when I read it. Wrong-headedly.
Came from the
Whatever.
adjective.
Another adjective.
Okay, here's another one. Don't tell me it's wrong, because it...
Okay, I won't.
Right.
I need 2. I'm done with the
Oh, this one.
adjectives.
No, this is yours.
What?
Girliest.
Girliest.
Oh, gay.
Give me your
right.
girliest.
Wait, what do you want?
Another one.
Oh, another one? Hoping this is not gay as that one. Can I see? Nervous. Like I was this morning. I was so nervous after
know,
the whole
but
thing happened. But
plural noun.
it's over. Plural noun. All right. Are you done?
Almost. Plural noun.
Oh, dear.
Dear.
God. Okay, wait.
Just a plural
Bag
noun.
o' crap. just
Bag.
talked about
Oh crap.
96 bags of crap on, the
on the
moon.
moon. Bag of
96
crap on the
bags of
moon.
crap. What do you want?
Look, pretty girl. I need 2 verbs. Now we'll be done.
2 verbs.
One with ing and one with regular.
All right. Let's get rid of those. And then I got the verbs here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get rid of the verbs. 2 of them, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So you need ing,
And a
slurping,
regular. Okay.
and then we need flying. Fly.
Fly.
A fly
Another
again. That's a
fly.
fly. Okay, get rid of that.
Okay.
There was a double fly in there. Okay, hang on.
Okay. We'll see what works better.
Fester. That sounds better. That does sound better.
Fester. Okay.
Boil.
All
Let's
right.
have a boil.
Festering boil.
Festering boils.
That's a noun. I didn't have any more nouns.
All right.
Okay. This is from the
Oh no.
Mad Libs
After Dark.
So it's the
All right.
sexual ones. Let's see if all this flies and fleas and bleach goes very far. All right.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna go good.
Getting it on in the great outdoors.
Ooh.
Camping.
On the moon.
With poop.
With poop. 96
your-
bags. Sorry, go ahead.
Is your relationship getting old and spoiled?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you want to turn up the bleach in your love life?
Yeah, sometimes
Well-
you need to clean out the.
Try taking your fly making somewhere a little bit more public,
Okay.
like the absurd outdoors. It's absurd. Here's how to do it without getting caught. But what
All
if you
right.
want to get caught? Because sometimes people like the, adrenaline rush. Well, anyways, number 1, how not to get caught. Doing
It's
it
called
outside.
getting caught with your pants down, kind of
Number
thing.
1,
yeah.
you don't
Right.
have to smell far away from home. Try pitching a flea in your own backyard.
So a
Pitching a
tent
flea.
is what they're trying to say.
No, pitch a flea.
Okay, pitch.
This way, you have all the thrill of floating outside, but no one can see you. Like a ghost. Outside. Oh, number 2, rent a skirt in the girliest hotel. Ideally on a high floor.
Oh dear.
Rent a skirt. I don't have any skirts, but you need to rent one.
All right.
All right. Fester with your significant other up inside.
All up inside of that.
Other up against the glass of the blood.
What? Ew.
Fester with your significant other up against the glass of the blood. Avoid this if you are afraid of throwing up. Don't do it. Number 3. If you're too whimsical to actually rent a room, try slurping in a single stall restroom in the hotel's jar of swamp water.
Okay, so if everybody's thinking about what they're trying to say, it's like disgusting stuff. I mean, I'd never do that. I mean, sorry.
Out, number 4, check
God, I
out
need
public places like Bag o' Craps on the moon and beaches. Just wait until it's wrong-headedly at night and everyone is nervous. Not asleep, but wait till they're nervous. Okay, that's how to not get caught when you're doing it out and outside.
All right,
So,
this again. I mean,
you
Rachel
like
and I
that.
told her today. I go. This is this 1001 one-liners and short jokes by
Oh, from the
Graham
English people.
Can. And why
English
do we know that
dude.
it's that? Because they have lira.
They say
in there.
mummy, and
mummy.
they have pounds and
Right.
stuff in there.
I'm just gonna read some
It's a
out here.
pound.
I
Even though
I
it
mean,
looks like an L, it's a pound.
right. A pound. Yeah. Okay. A lira. Lira?
No, it's a
lira?
pound.
Pound. Okay.
The Brits have pound.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't know my shit, so I don't.
I'm not paying them.
I'm just reading out of the book, so
Okay,
I don't know what I'm
what's the
reading
joke?
here. At a hospital over the weekend, I heard a load of patients reciting Scottish poetry. Apparently, it was serious burns. It was a serious burns unit. I don't get it.
Serious birds.
get it?
I don't get it.
Yeah.
No, don't get it. Next.
Right, let's see. I'm reading a book about the internal workings of the F-15 fighter bombers. It went right over my head.
Nah, I get
These-
that.
I told you they were
I
crappy
didn't get
jokes.
the Burns
Okay.
thing though.
Uh,
Is it a Scottish thing?
It must be. Whoever coined the phrase "quiet as a mouse" has never stepped on one. That was funny.
It almost came out my nose. Don't step on a mousey. They do. They squeak really a lot.
I know, that's funny. Oh, and poor babies, because I used to have them. By the way, I
We
used to
love
have.
mice. And
Don't
rats.
get me wrong, I had them as pets.
And guinea pigs, and we had a ferret,
Yep,
and we had
and
rabbits.
rabbits. We've had them all. So do
Toads,
I? Okay.
Frogs, parakeets, cats
I heard
and dogs.
here's my last one. I heard a rumor that were giving away horse manure at my local fair, so I went down to check, and it was bullshit. Bullshit.
Not
Right.
horse crap. It's a bunch of bull.
Wow, there we go.
That was funny.
That was the show, pretty much.
I don't know. Any closing thoughts?
Gotta
Anything else
remember
you need
7
to
minutes.
talk
Emerson.
about?
I mean, nothing.
No, I think we
because we're out
covered
of
everything.
time, and so
But
therefore it means
it was a Wednesday like no other.
it was a
you guys are
whole
listening to
week.
this on a Friday, so thank
I'm
you
thinking that was.
for listening.
Excuse me. I'm thinking that that one was like the third strike thing. You know.
Oh, it comes in threes. It
well,
does.
because I had the what was the one first? There was some first, and then the week off with the van, and
But
then
that was inevitable, though. Really.
no,
You had to
but
take
it was
off
still
to
it was
get
it
through
was still shed.
dimensions.
So then
There's
after
still
that,
something to do.
then after that, I'm talking about work. I mean, I've
And then the
been
work
missing.
thing.
I only missed 2 days this week because we
Maybe
were.
it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it could have been.
The positivity in this is it could have been a lot worse.
Is that
We had all
I
this done
wasn't-
by noon today.
And also by at looking at that, the positivity is I wasn't hurt. So that's all positive.
Right. And
I don't think I was.
You have a new-
I've been drinking beer. I don't know.
I know, but you're gonna be sore tomorrow. It always is.
Crunchy neck. I'm good.
But you know how it is. It always is that way. The next day you're gonna feel sore. You might even feel sore like in your lower
I don't.
back.
I don't think I'll be that. I don't think so. I'm always sore all the
You
time
get
because I work
tense,
out.
Like,
I work
like-
out and I'm sore all the time. So I don't know if I
right.
know.
But when you get in an accident, it happens like you tense up like so much.
And what really sucks is that I didn't get to
We'll
work out
see how
today
you
because
feel
I came home and well after that we went and drank some beer and then I came home and we did this
We
and I'm
went
drinking
and
beer.
had
So
lunch, and we had
yeah.
Lookout Tavern.
I'll work
which
out
was nice.
tomorrow and Friday. So there you go.
And I'll go back to work
As you know
tomorrow,
now,
damn it.
you'll see this on Friday.
Yeah.
And guess what? It doesn't matter because
We did talk about
Whatever.
our Pace and Adventure, and we do have other playlists, so Mark will be working on that whenever
I have
you
a
can.
lot.
So be
to
watching
do.
for little pop-ups. If you hit the notification,
Right.
you're going to get little pop-ups whenever we do
Like and
something.
subscribe, right? And then
Like and subscribe and hit the notification.
here's the thing.
Yep. Two different things.
I would have put more videos up this week, but this all came down
Today,
like a
which-
hammer.
Today
so,
was normally
hammer
a day
time.
you do like a perspectives or you
Well,
put up something.
Let's see
You
what
put
time
up
is
something
it?
usually
Oh,
on
it's
a
4:11.
Wednesday,
I can still do the perspective. It only takes a few minutes for
Oh,
that.
I would like to see that.
It's quick,
That's
so I'll
the
do
one
that.
we filmed when we were in Payson. We actually did one on location.
In the forest. So
yes,
anyway,
it kind of was the forest.
we're rambling.
Yeah.
Bye.
We love
we're
you
out
so
of
much.
here.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
Line twist that'll never end. Mad libs fly and the beer flows near. Comedy gold with an extra cheer. Comedy gold with an extra cheer.